Howdy folks, this is Checkers back again with another episode of our Fallout 4 Let's Play, this time episode 65, and once again it has to come with a warning for spoilers for Far Harbor, but it also has to come this time with a spoiler warning for the main story. So, here's the thing. Folks have been telling me that the Far Harbor DLC is oh so much more fun with Nick Valentine. I tried to find Nick Valentine before I started the DLC, but he wasn't in his office and he wasn't in Sanctuary Hills, which is where I sent him, so I went off on a quest after our last Let's Play, after episode 64, to see if I could find Nick, and I finally tracked Nick down, and he appears to be entangled in the main storyline, and, well, I found him. He's inside Piper's office right next to us. So I'm going to have to progress part of the main story in order to extricate Nick, in order to bring Nick back to Far Harbor with us. So that's what we're about to do. So let's get to it.
Well, Nicky Valentine walks into my office for a change.
What can I say, Piper? You, me, and hard luck all seem to run together like acid rain down an old sewer.
You, including your client here in that analogy? So, you two are finally letting me in on this little case of yours. What's the story?
We need help.
We need help, Piper. This man named Kellogg kidnapped my son. But that wasn't all. He was working with the Institute. He gave them Sean.
The Institute. Oh boy. I've been investigating these creeps for over a year now. The Commonwealth's boogeyman. Feared and hated by everyone.
True enough.
Sometimes they snatch people in the middle of the night, and sometimes they leave old synths behind to remind us that they're out there, but to this day, there's one thing nobody really knows.
Where the Institute actually is. Or how to get in.
Exactly. But there's one person who has to know, right? The guy who just handed them Sean.
Kellogg. Huh.
He had access.
A man like that would have had access. In and out.
But we both know that angle isn't going to work.
Any other
Yeah.
ideas?
Any other ideas, Nick?
Talk about a literal dead end, huh?
So, a murderer and a kidnapper gets his brains blown out by an avenging parent. Huh. Be a great ending if we didn't still have the biggest mystery in the Commonwealth to solve.
Yeah, we actually nuked him, Piper. But anyway, what now?
So, what now?
Gets his brains blown out. Huh. His brains. You know, we may not need the man at all.
You're talking crazy here, Nick. Got a fault in the old subroutines?
Look, there's a place in Good Neighbor called the Memory Den. Relive the past moments in your mind as clear as the day they happened. If anyone could get a dead brain to sing, it'll be Dr. Amari, the mind behind the memories.
That's a great idea, Nick.
I hope you're right, Nick.
Let's see. I guess we're gonna need a piece of Kellogg's brain. Enough gray matter to bring to Amari and find out if this is going to work.
Jesus, Nick. Gross. Seriously?
I know it's grisly, but what choice do we have? We got no leads, nothing. That old Merc's brain just might have all the secrets we need to know.
I might have something in my bag. Kind of a hoarder that way.
Actually, I think I already have something. Kellogg had this thing attached to his head.
Cybernetics, huh? We may have just won the lottery.
Whether we're riding this crazy brain train or not, we can't all go running across the Commonwealth, so... who's coming with you?
I have to go to the memory den either way, if I'm going to introduce you to Amari. But if you want to head there together, just say so.
We're gonna take Nick.
It's you and me, Nick.
Let's get going.
That's what this whole thing has been about. So, Ada, you can go over to the Red Rocket. We will confirm
Don't worry.
travel.
We're gonna get your boy back. Just a few more steps.
While you two are out, I'm gonna do some more research. I'll be here if you need me.
Well, thanks, Piper.
Hey, let me ask you something.
Sure, Nick, what you got? Ask away.
Ask away.
It's just, with everything that's happened with you and your family, it's a whole hell of a lot to process. I wanted to make sure you're holding up all right.
Oh, yeah, I'm all right,
Yeah,
Nick.
I'm all right.
Huh. You're a tougher nut than I thought. Tougher than I was. Took me a long damn time to get a feel for this place. Thank goodness I found Diamond City. It's got its flaws, sure, but it beats the hell out of anywhere else in the Commonwealth. Of course, when I took up there back when, people were just as scared of the Institute as they are now. Maybe more. The massacre of the CPG was still pretty fresh in people's minds at that point, and folks were still losing sleep over the broken mask. Plenty of people assumed I was just a saboteur, moving in to melt down the reactor or poison the drinking water. But at the time, they couldn't exactly turn me away.
CPG massacre?
Massacre of the CPG? What's that?
The Commonwealth Provisional Government. Years back, a group of settlements tried to get together and form a coalition. Every settlement with even a hint of clout sent representatives to try and hash out an agreement. Only the Institute sent a representative of their own, a synth. The man killed every rep at the talks. The Commonwealth Provisional Government was over before it even got off the ground. I took up in town not long after. I was damn lucky they didn't just tell me to scram right then and there.
And what's the broken mask?
Broken mask?
This was long before I'd moved to town, but apparently some gentleman type shows up in Diamond City, heads down to Power Noodles. Guess he didn't like the food because he pulled his pistol and opened fire on the folks enjoying theirs. When security finally put enough holes in him to drop him, they say he was full of servos and sprockets, just like yours truly. Seems he malfunctioned, went berserk. It was the first time people realized that synths had stopped looking like me and started looking like them. Considering what these folks went through, I felt real lucky they let me in the front gate at all.
They let you
Why'd
in?
they let you in?
Because I'd rescued the mayor's daughter. Gal of about 15. Pride and joy of the mayor back then. Man by the name of Henry Roberts. The young Miss Roberts decided she'd run off with some caravan hand she'd, known for an evening. Turns out the guy was part of a gang of kidnappers. I didn't even know who I was rescuing, just stumbled on a crying girl and 4 toughs. I took her home and the mayor dubbed me a hero, offered me a place in town. Lots of folks protested, said I was a spy, but he wouldn't have it. Taking up in the city was tricky at first, but I never tried to hide what I was, and people seemed to warm to that.
You took down 4
You
guys?
took down 4 guys by yourself?
Well, I didn't have to. Back then, synths were even more of an unknown quantity than they are today. I told them I was rigged to explode and started going beep, beep, beep. Hardest part of that rescue was keeping from laughing as they climbed over each other to get away.
Hard settling in?
Was it hard settling in?
Well, they sure didn't make it easy. I started off doing the jobs no one else wanted. I got more banged up being Diamond City's handyman than I ever did living out in the ruins. But I guess folks never forgot I rescued the mayor's daughter, so they started coming to me when people went missing. Wife runs off with a new paramour and takes the rent money with her. Talk to the synth. An upset father decides moving him and the kids to Good Neighbor in the dead of night's not the worst damn idea since the bomb. Go get Nick. After a while, the jobs got so backed up, they didn't even ask me to do the handyman stuff anymore. Hell, I was so happy to do it, it was months before I started charging anyone. I never stopped being Nick the Synth, but it was Nick the Detective folks came to see. It was about then that things finally started feeling normal. It took me a long time to realize that home is where you make it. And with some time and effort, this place can be home for you, too. That's a long story, but I hope it helps. Want to get moving?
Yeah, Nick. Thanks, though. Okay, and let's get out here into Diamond City, and then we can get back up to the
Even good
Nakano
people
residence.
do crazy things when they're scared. Ought to be Diamond City's motto.
So I also took a bit of time while I was on my hunt for Nick and upgraded our weaponry considerably. Oh, we can go straight to Far Harbor? Well, let's do that then. I hope we don't miss the boat. I don't know. I'd kind of feel lost without the boat there. Like we had to swim back or something. But anyway, yeah, I put a silencer on our combat shotgun, extended the barrel, and extended the quick eject magazine. I picked up a few things that Ada was carrying, and basically we should just be in much better shape to roll now that we're here. Okay, so we had to, let's see, we're not going to worry about that right now. We want to whack those feral ghouls, I think, or at least get a start on it. And you know what we could do? I'm going to hand Nick a weapon to lighten our load just a bit more. Where is that? This Tesla rifle. Okay.
Something you need?
No, you took care of it already. Thanks, Nick. You're awesome. So, we are finally back in Far Harbor. We finally have Nick. The reason I didn't worry too much about not finding Nick when I started the DLC is I really thought I was going to run into him here in the DLC. I thought it was going to say something like, oh, Nick went on ahead and, well, you finally got here to Far Harbor, huh? But turns out that was not the case, so we went to hunt Nick down. Stimpack Radix and purified water, but we are now one big happy vaporizing family. And we are going that away apparently. This fog is a really nice effect, I have to say. I still want to check everything that's like here. But oh, I'm not sure there is anything in the strange places. But, and here's our super duper mart where we ran into those trappers. And let's see, we are on course for the National Park Campground. Okay. I really do kind of expect to find things in some of these ruined places. And I don't know if it's wrong to expect them or wrong to think that I shouldn't expect them anymore. Either way, here we are.
Shouldn't take long.
Uh-oh, what you got, Nick? Oh, hello.
I won't be bothering anybody now.
Right on. What do we got here? Dead. Braxo industrial grade. That is... We just continue to soak up lots of rads. Let's drop a rad X quick. Make sure that we are not going to end up glowing. And we may as well... Oh, I wish I knew if that was rad X or rad away. Show effects. Rad X, awesome. Let's take a rad away and a stim pack. Clear up some of that radiation damage. Okay, just making sure there. Bottle cap. Baby rattle for plastic. Bottle cap, flamer fuel, Abraxo cleaner industrial grade flip lighter. We'll take that. Bottle cap and cotton yarn. You can keep a safe. Oh, let's see if we can crack that. And survey says
Got it.
508 rounds, 2238 rounds, 1044 rounds, 20 pre-war money, and a silver pocket watch. Guess we should take the pipe pistol. We can sell it back in town. We need money in a quite serious way. I don't think a table knife will net us much, but I should check all the rest of this stuff. And the other ghouls that we put down a moment ago. Okay. Reload. Oh, I knocked that ghoul clean off. A bottle cap kickball, good for rubber. Bottle cap, plastic knife. Bottle cap, silver locket. Tin can will leave. Nick, why are you using a pistol? I thought I gave you something better than that back in the day. Feral Ghoul Reaver with 7 bottle caps, 838 rounds. Radix, baseball, plastic fork, and a subway token. Ooh, look at that. Okay, bottle cap. Fancy hairbrush has silver and plastic, silver fork, bottle cap, 3 fusion cells, plastic spoon, and a lovely steamer trunk with 850 caliber rounds, 1044 rounds, 1845 rounds, 1238 rounds, 3 fragmentation grenades, a cryo mine, a tactical calibrated combat rifle, and a suppressed calibrated powerful pipe pistol. Woohoo! Okay. Getting some loots. And did I check all these folks? Yeah. Okay. And there's a boat up on blocks. Let's go check that out. That one's dead. I love these cannon. Silver table knife, Radix, and the wooden crate. There's another cannon over there. I'm hearing Nick's steps. Or someone's gunfire. 438 rounds, an aluminum can. Aluminum is ever valuable. Feral Ghoul Roamer with a toy rocket ship. I can't remember if those have aluminum or not. Something does. 4 fusion cores. 845 rounds. A nice haul there. And nothing in the front of the boat. And nothing really in the back. We'll hop over back with Nick. Drop down. I think we put down a couple of ghouls over here somewhere. 3 bottle caps, paintbrush, not going to worry about. 6 bottle caps, and a plastic knife. Okay, and let's just check that trash can quick. 350 caliber rounds and a gear. Anything fascinating over here? No. Okay. And we've got all kinds of things. We've got a little guard shack looking place here. Let's get our light on so you guys can see. Okay, there's a lunch pail with a carrot. Actually, why don't we grab that just in case we need food for settlers or something. I understand there are settlements here, although we may not necessarily run into them right away. Okay. Is this? Okay, here's a national park. Acadia National Park. But then there are these buildings right here, and they're like just right here. We could just kind of lean over this way and get back down into stealth with our bright white glowing light. No one will ever notice. At least they won't for long. We'll take care of that. But for now, let's check out the ruins. There's something glowing over there. That'll be fun. Okay, coffee pot, not so much. Huh, okay. There is Mr. Nick. Okay, really? Can I not go out here? Apparently I cannot. I thought I was running into Nick. Alright, back into stealth. Nothing in the mailbox. And a little red house here. A truck on its side. Let's see if we can pop the back. Oh no, it's a flatbed. Okay. And nothing in this mailbox. Let's try this house. Dresser. Some kind of little dock down here. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. That is a lot of radiation. Do I still have a Radix running? I don't think I do. I must not. That went off the charts real quick. Unless it's because it's getting late and I'm somehow getting caught up in the fog. That could be it. There is a ladder, but we can't really use ladders. Let's grab that gas canister for the oil. I want to see if I can get to that lit building. And if we have a problem, like the fog rolls in and we start getting battered by radiation, we'll fast travel back to town. There's more than one lit up structure. Restaurant. And just a shack. Some concrete, or cement I should say. Medics in the ice chest. We'll grab that. And nothing out here. There is a little boat sunk in the water. There's a little boat out there with a light on it. Makes me want to go check that out. But first, let's check it out at a bit of range. There's a poor soul who did not make it over there. And let's head up over here. And hey, this is our first Vim machine, at least the first one I've seen or noticed. Pop the door on this restaurant. Oh, he handled that like a champ. Okay, well. Alrighty then. Shoot that thing just to be safe. That's the last thing I'd want crawling up on me from behind. 538 rounds. Stim pack. Some sandbags. Nothing in the fridge. There is a Radaway right there, though. And what's in the cooler? Let's grab that carrot and leave the dirty water. And not so much anything over there. Let's see what we have. Some poor souls here, it looks like. Having their last dinner, a wooden block on that ghoul. And a cafeteria tray, let's grab that. Oven mitt, don't need. And... okay. Let's see what we've got going on here. More trucks. Front loader / forklift kind of thing. And houses split up by erosion, maybe. A little bit of explosion and a little bit of erosion. Okay. Rad X is worn off again, so we may start to feel that. And there is a billboard. There is something glowing over there with the same white lights that the city uses. Although these... condensed fog. What happens if I use that? Condensed fog added. What is condensed fog? Condensed fog gives us 3 steel and 1 oil? Fascinating, Captain. Alright, well... I wonder where we are that this place is so nicely cared for. National Park Visitor Center, so we're still on the right path. Roughly. Mentats in the trash can. Some Nuka-Cola Quantum in the Vim machine. I won't tell if you won't. Somehow I don't think the Vim lawyers are going to come chasing after Nuka-Cola. But you never know, there might be a few ghouls around who hold a grudge and happen to be lawyers. Let's see. So you can grab this steel and oil, 3 steel and oil from any of these. I wonder if they reset each night. Crickets are out, which means we're probably getting out into the wilderness some. Let's see what this structure is. Tablespoon. So there's our visitor center. That's where we found the Vim machine. Oh, hello. Run. Okay, sorry about that, Nick. Trapper with 308 round, 545 round, short combat rifle. And of course I'm carrying too much to run. But, let's see. 3 shotgun shells, 545 round, short combat rifle. And we'll just pass those both off to Nick, if he forgives me for blowing him up. Let's see, we'll go to weapons and short combat rifle. Let's give him the pipe pistol. Oh, you can carry the harpoon gun too. I don't have enough to use it. Tactical calibrated combat rifle. And he has a submachine gun. So what he needs probably is some ammo. 45. Oh, Nikki, I don't have quite enough. Yeah, I'll give you some. Used to seeing those numbers be much higher. How about 301?
I'm all ears.
Okay. Well, no, you're not, but... Okay. Let's see. So, Feral Ghoul Roamer, 3 bottle caps and a hairbrush. Oh. Anything? No. There's a cooking fire. Kind of curious to see if we can do anything with that gulper stuff. Roast, Poached Angler would give us plus 15 action points and reduced fall damage. That would be kind of nice. Well, let's whip some of that up. Just add salt water. We got an achievement. And roasted mirelurk meat, 10 action points for 30 minutes. Well, let's see if there's something else we can do with the mirelurk meat. Mutant hound chops, sure, let's make that. No, okay, did you guys see any... What do they call them? Gulpers? Gulper recipe, or is that something I'm going to have to find? I don't see gulper specifically. But, okay, we'll crank off the roasted mirelurk meat. Maybe I'm just not good at it, or maybe it comes in as a soup or something. Gulper slurry, yeah. Crystal, and who wouldn't want to make a food with crystal? Okay. Yes, exit the station. Thank you kindly. Alrighty, let's get our weapon back out.
Mind keeping an eye out for a second? Gotta run a diagnostic.
Sure thing, Nick.
Thanks. What'd I miss?
There was actually another nuclear war. Yeah. We actually rebuilt society entirely, and unfortunately, we happened to be just where you left off on your diagnostic when we got back here. I mounted that mission to find you myself, because, you know, couldn't leave you out here alone, man. Nothing down there. Islander's Almanac.
Yes.
You've unlocked sludge-based recipes at the chemistry station. You've collected an issue of Islander's Almanac. The recipe roundup. Huzzah! Okay, back down into stealth. There is a coffee tin. Ooh, aluminum canister. Oil. 1 aluminum can amongst the tin. Some toys. I think these vases will have ceramic in them. Really? I can't take the toy rocket ship? Okay, I'll leave the car then. Ooh, industrial oil canister though. That is awesome. And a coffee tin. Sure, we'll grab that. Let's see what's behind the counter. Nothing much. Okay, we're gonna play that game for a minute. Let's go up the stairs. And let's see what we find. Employees only. Okay. Well, there is a way up to a perch. Nice little lookout / sniper position. And a charming bed. And we pretty much hit the structure, didn't we? Oh, hey, look. It's a workshop. Can't use this yet. That's okay. Hey, at least this one comes with some food intact. And... oh. Boy, I gotta pay more attention. Something lit up. What was that? Huh. I could have sworn something lit up when I walked past that tree. Okay, well, there's the sniper perch. There's another structure up here. Oh, that's the billboard. Any way over to that? Let's check it out with the scope. Now, doesn't look like there's anything up there. And there is a big structure right there. Let's see what that is. Get around these rocks. I love the nighttime sounds. The crickets. And the radiation. There's nothing like the comforting click of your Geiger counter. Let you know you're still in Fallout. Okay. See, look at the construction on that. Power armor still works. The windows are broke, yeah, but we should be able to pop that thing open and, I don't know, swing. Hello, this is a vault. And I wonder if somebody was trying to bring their car into the vault or if it just got blown there. Did we figure out what this is yet? Probably said so while I was on Cliff's Edge Hotel. Well,
Good to keep going. I don't sleep or eat or anything like that. But if you need to, you do it.
okay, you know what? I think let's come back over here. 344 rounds. What is a formal hat? Okay. We'll come back over here by these cranes and boxes. And Nick and I will hold this position until you guys get back. But for now, I think we will call an end to this episode 65. Now that we have Nick and we are back here, and we will pick up again in episode 66 and check out this structure. Or should we go on and do the mission? Oh, we're here. It's a fascinating structure. Anyway, I would like to remind you that I have a Twitter link in the description of the video and on my channel main page. If you're on mobile, it'll be on my channel about page. Also, if you look in the upper right hand corner, you will see a small letter I with a white circle around it. These are cards and links to other videos that I've made. I would like to thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and found it entertaining and maybe just a little informative. I would like to invite you to subscribe, like and share if you so desire, and ask you to please take care.